Hello, hello, collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we are going to get the June reading for the sign of Gemini. So, you guys, June is the 6th month. So, 6 is the equilibrium in life, balancing material goals with your spiritual self. You could be feeling things like rising energies, increased vibrations, divine guidance and protection especially. And the major arcana number 6 is the Lover's card. So that signifies attraction, love, beauty. Reverse its failure, foolishness, relationship issues. Okay. June's named after Juno. It's a Roman goddess of marriage, childbirth, and love. Birthstones are going to be pearl, moonstone, alexandrite. Flowers are rose and honeysuckle. Zodiacs are going to be up till May 20th is Gemini, yourself. And then June 21st through July is Cancer. Okay. June 20th is the summer solstice. Pretty important. June 21st is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day for all the dads out there. Happy birthdays to all the Jammies here in June and the Cancers. So probably the biggest thing for me for June is that it has the longest days in our hemisphere, the northern hemisphere, and then the shortest days in the southern hemisphere, you guys. June 2nd through the 3rd, where I'm at, is going to have a parade of planets. So that's the 6-planet lineup: Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They're all going to be lined up. So if you're feeling some kind of weird shifty energy between like June 29th and, or I'm sorry, May 29th through like June 7th-ish, somewhere in there, depending on where you're at and how it affects you. Pay attention to your birth charts. Those planets could be really significant for you guys at this time. And also pay attention to where they align to your path now, according to your birth charts, or what they could mean in the signs that they're in could be significant for you. Okay. So the moons this month, June 6th is going to be the new moon in Gemini. It is also the 6-6 portal. Important. The 14th is going to be the first quarter moon. Depending on where you're at, it will be either Virgo or Libra. The 22nd is the full moon in Capricorn. And the 28th is the last quarter moon in Aries. Okay. Alright, Jimmies, let's see what's popping. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for the Gemini collective? What's going on for Gemini? What can Gemini know about June, spirits? What do they need to know? Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, some of you might be feeling like you need to distance yourself from people or emotionally detaching yourself from people especially. Yeah. You're sick of keeping your guard up. You're sick of having to be guarded around people and just being that very protected, wounded warrior energy. Could be some of you are feeling very emotionally wounded here in June. Can we get more? Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, some of you might have like a bad breakup that goes on, or you might have to like separate yourself from something. You could be crying a lot of tears over this, or it just could be super like deep emotional that you have to detach from it. Some of you might have been protective of something, like, and you're being segregated or detached from it somehow or another. It could be like not getting as much time with children are usually pretty significant when it comes to the Queen of Cups, especially reversed if you're a mom. This could be a situation where you're not getting as much time with your kids, or for whatever reason, there's like you're unable to protect something. Okay, so like every woman, regardless of whether you have children or not, we all get this mama bear energy. And when we feel like something needs to be protected, we take it pretty fucking serious, and we take that shit to heart. So if you are not, even males, okay, so just because you're a male doesn't mean that you're all the way in your masculine, and it doesn't mean that you can't step into your feminine either. Some of you may be dropping the masculine to pick up the feminine to be protective of someone or something, and it just gets to that point where it breaks you. Like, you are just in this very wounded warrior energy where you just can't seem to get through something, or you can't you can't it's like you can't sit on guard 24/7, and you're coming to grips with that where you can't always be there. You can't always protect this person or this thing. Like, you can't sit on top of it and helicopter it 24/7. Like, what will be with it. And some of you, it's really heartbreaking to deal with that energy. It could even be rifting up your household here a little bit, of you letting go emotionally of things and detaching from them. Okay, because then towards the end of June here, we get the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So some of you could be experiencing like crisis mode at home, or like something that's highly traumatic at your home. Could be like the loss of a pet. Could be like a custody battle with children. Could be someone loses their job and it kind of rocks the financial part of things. Take it how it resonates, you know? It's going to be a little different for everybody. What's with the Queen of Cups? Why is she reversed, Spirit? What's going on? The Chariot. Yeah, you didn't want to go anywhere, but I mean, the options for you to either stay involved or to let go are there. For some of you, this may be like the 7th time, okay, because the Chariot is number 7, okay, and then on the downside, so you get the Chariot reverse, which is a 7, and then you get the 7 of Cups underneath it, okay. 7-7 could be significant. It could have happened on the 7th or the 14th, where you just kind of made this decision, like, you know what, I'm gonna I'm gonna stay put, but I'm going to look at my options to see what the fuck I can do about this shit. Like, what's legal and what's not legal, okay? Yeah, some of this could definitely be about a relationship, or this could be about like a situationship. It's something that was very guarded, and for whatever reason it's uncovered. I'm really not liking this energy at all. Like, I'm trying my best to sit with it and to call it out like I see it, but this is a very uncomfortable energy. Some of you could be feeling kind of on the edge of your seat, or feeling like you're not really knowing whether you want to come or go. Like, I don't know whether I want to keep going or scratch this, clear, and restart, because y'all know how I feel about third party shit. I hate it. And that's really what's vibing to me here. Absolutely. The heartbreaking part about something could be that someone is still chasing it. So someone is the chaser and someone is the runner, okay? So if you are the runner at this point and you're choosing to hermit here, okay, this person is going to chase even fucking harder. So it's almost like they have pushed you away, pushed you away, pushed you away, pushed you away. And when you're finally like, fuck this, now they want to chase you. You know what I mean? Like, because you're ready to go. But instead of leaving, you're sitting with the energy. You're sitting in the, for lack of a better term, you're sitting in the fucking toxicity. This is like sitting in the mess you made, you know? It quite literally is like the vibration that comes with this is like when you get too drunk and you're laying in your fucking vomit, you know, and you're trying to decide, like, should I get up and clean this up? Can I get up and clean this up? Or should I just go to sleep and think about this shit in the morning? You know what I mean? And it's almost like you have your blinders on. Like, being drunk is a good analogy for like the visual on this part, because it's like mumble jumbled. Like, my third eye is not specifically picking up anything, but I feel a childlike energy with this. So either this person is childish, or y'all share children in common, or there's children involved in this situation some way or another, okay? Um, Someone may ride a motorcycle, or someone may want a motorcycle, like they're chasing after a motorcycle. It could be a new thing that comes around, and that's going to let you know that this is what's resonating for you. Some of you might be dealing with a fellow Gemini, or some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. What else do we have here? We have Leo, we have Libra, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A little bit of fire here, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot, y'all. When you finally sit in this hermit energy, that's when it's all kind of going to hit you. Like, when you're able to actually stop and sit with yourself, you're really going to stop and see, like, how much toxicity you're really dealing with. Like, you sit with yourself and you realize, like, okay, how do I feel? How does this affect me? How can I control or change my destiny? What actions can I take to make this situation better so that nobody has to cry about it anymore? Or so that I don't have to helicopter this situation, so that I don't have to be in fear. Okay? What's this 10? Why is it why is it reversed? Why is it reversed? What's the 10, Spirit? I want to give it up. I think this 10 might be undecided. I'm just going to put that out there. Yeah. Yeah, because somebody hasn't decided whether they want to full on apologize and actually mean it, or if they just want the shit to go away. That's the problem. Like, you could be dealing with a person who literally cannot be held accountable for something, or when they do, their gestures of apology or acceptance or acknowledgement are very, very, very low value. Like, this is really breadcrumby energy here, where they're like, okay, yeah, you know, I fucked up, so let me just pay for this for you so that you can feel better about me. Or let me take you to do da 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 that's fun because I've neglected you for the last 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, it's very much so that type of energy that I'm feeling here. Y'all, we're about to get some advice in an oracle and get off this, because I'm not 100% sure where I'm picking this up from, but I'm sure this is going to resonate for somebody. It is specific. Sorry if it doesn't resonate. Check your moon, rising, and Venus if it does not. Keep in mind that roles can be reversed as well. What advice do we have for Gemini? Whoa, okay, we have a split. Motivation, yeah, self-motivation is going to be key at this time. You also get all-seeing eye, and then the challenge is the challenge. It's a challenge to control yourself, to unify yourself to bigger and better things, to end cycles that have not been fully ended, to either make or accept the apologize that should be being had, to communicate what is supposed to be being communicated, okay? You also got the all-seeing eye. So that's bound by spirit and blood to your obligations, okay? So being bound by the blood. For some of you, the way that you're bound to somebody, it may not actually have to do with your bloodlines, because I'm not feeling the blood vibration with this. I'm feeling this as much. So if you actually look into the saying, like, blood is thicker than water, it's actually like the blood is thicker than, or the blood of the coven is thicker than the water of the womb, or something to that equivalent, okay? So this is very much so that energy where maybe some of you have dropped family members, or like soul tribe members, close friends, family. Take it how it resonates for you. It's going to be different for everybody. So whatever you are obligated to by spirit, okay? So if you have made choices to obligate yourself to people, know that they're watching. Like, the people that were left behind, the people you were actually supposed to be bonded with, they're watching this shit, okay? They see what is going on and they're waiting. Some of you, your spirit guides, have already given you the motivation that you needed to move from this, and you haven't. So it's going to create more challenges in the long run, okay? So if all of a sudden you start getting fucking tower after tower after death after tower, like, start paying attention. Start looking for the signs. Look for synchronized numbers. Look for specific animals that are showing up. Colors, scents, tastes that are being presented to you. What hours you're being woken up at. Any vivid dreams that you're having. Pay attention to those things. They all have meaning from your spirit guides, okay? Just put it out there. But for majority of you who do not effectively play with the occult, I would say this is time where you need to really focus in on your own motivation here, okay? Time management, self-discipline, budgeting, making goals and hitting your targets, you know, climbing the mountain for you and not other people, climbing the mountain you want to climb and not the mountain they put you on. Motivating yourself to do what is best for you is what's going to happen for your higher good at this time. Okay? All right. Those are the... Oh, no. Let's get an oracle. Oh, I almost forgot. Dang gone. Whew. I'm so ready to be out this energy. It is so not comfortable to sit in. Whoever this reading is going out to, or for, whatever I'm connecting with, I feel for you. And I really, really hope that you got something out of this here. I hope something resonated for you, and I hope that it's enough to help you. What oracle message do we have for Gemini? Spirits, guides, ancestors. What messages do we have for Gemini? What's the oracle for Gemini, Spirit? Oh, well, there it is. Grieving. That's interesting. Okay, so this card says grieving, but this one kind of always messes me up when I get it because, like, when people grieve, I know we all go through our own kind of, like, our own grieving process here. Okay, but and there's significance to the blue butterfly, and I don't recall what it is. I will look it up and put it in the comments for you guys. Um, but there's like a woman and two men. Okay, so like some people choose gratification. Some people choose like enlightenment with the light here. Some people choose to indulge. Some people choose to go to their peaceful place, you know, in like the little ball here. I don't know if you can see it. The light's kind of shit in here. Sorry, love y'all. I don't have electricity out here, so we're running on flashlights and candles, baby. This is like a waterfall scene in the ball. So maybe some of you even do like projection. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. If you don't, you might want to look into it. All right, let's read the definition. Grieving. You're experiencing a great loss right now, and so it's important to acknowledge your grief through the drops of your tears. Allow them to flow freely to cleanse away your wounded emotions as you nurse a broken heart. Whether you've tragically lost a loved one or something's come to an end, the unbearable pain is more than you can cope with, and you're not sure how you can carry on. However, know that your prayers have been heard in your hour of need. Slowly, your heart will begin to knit together the fragments that would have shattered and scattered, and eventually you'll feel whole again. Man, magical meaning. Eternal love shines bright forever. Visit a bereavement counselor. Someone's giving you grief. A deceased loved one is trying to connect. Open your heart. A new start beckons. Y'all, I'm done. I am absolutely positively, like, that was a firm handshake read, okay? So, like, any of you that have, I don't even remember what the movie is called at this point, but they call it the handshake when you connect with the robot, the big giant robot. What is that called? Pacific Rim. Like, when they get in the big machine to fight the kaijus, like, they call it the handshake, where you hook your brain up to something and you're connected to it and it runs completely on you and you run off of it, like, but you can still feel each other, you can still vibe with the other person that you're partnered with. Like, that's the most comparable thing that I can compare to being connected to energies when you're reading tarot. Okay, and I'm just gonna firmly say y'all need to handshake with your ancestors and your guides. They are fucking here. Do you see this? Crying the tears, okay? On the Ace of Cups. Tons and tons of tears. A whole sea of them. You have cried a whole sea of them, or you will be crying a whole sea of tears over something, okay? Then you look at the 10. You're not listening. That's ancestors telling you that you're not stable, that you're not following the beliefs, that you're not abiding by the moral code that your family has set for you. They're not agreeing with what you're doing. Somebody's fucking up. I'm just going to put it out there. Y'all got the God's Eye, motivation, Isa as the challenge, and then you pull grieving on top of it, okay? We have 7 on 7, the Lovers crossing the 9 of Wands reversed, and then the Ace of Cups clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Hermit. So if y'all don't understand what that means, or you're not vibing exactly with what it is, or you want more definition to understand exactly what those cards could potentially mean for your situation, please feel free to research yourself. I do have a link to a tarot card meaning site in the description box for you guys to kind of clarify on your own if you would like to. I'm just telling you what intuitively I see here. If it doesn't exactly fit, you could check your own definitions for stuff. Feel free. So this Oracle deck is the Spellcasting Oracle deck by Flavia Kate Peters and Barbara Meiklejohn Free. Looks like so. I don't know if you can look up the definitions to those cards, but I read the definition and the spiritual meanings to you. You're more than welcome to do your own research too. I mean, if anybody else feels other vibes, feel free to comment and let me know. Or if this applies to somebody's situation and you need some help with something, like, feel free to reach out. I do readings. My email is in the description. All right. With that, if it resonated, please do hit the like. Feel free to share, subscribe if you'd like to. It gives you the little bell notification to let you know when I've uploaded new content. If you guys, again, if you'd like a personal reading, my info's in the description box below the video. And that's about it for you guys. I hope you guys have a good June. I mean, I'm hoping that this is a lot. And I'm sending lots of love and light your way.